Hey Star Wars fans, welcome back to another video from All Things Star Wars Considered. I'm Doug, I'm sure you all remember me, and again, I'm going to keep my ugly mug out of the frame for this entire video, and I'm sure you'll all be thankful for that. But I wanted to kind of keep the ball rolling from my last video in which I showcased another diorama. I had done so much vintage Kenner that I wanted to kind of like move away from that so fans that were visiting the channel could see the other side of my collection. And like I've said all along, my collection features vintage Kenner, but it also features a lot of Hasbro vintage collection modern stuff. And I like those figures because a lot of those figures you can actually photograph in scene-specific dioramas and reduce lighting and really you almost feel like you're on the movie set. So I like to showcase those figures in this way. We'll get to some of the Kenner dioramas later. It's mostly Kenner figures with the Kenner play sets. You know, it just has a different vibe. I like this vibe. This diorama I've been working on for years. It started out extremely simplistic. Then I just started adding rooms and adding walls and adding depth. You know, initially I started out with just a square box. Then I shrunk the throne room down by adding this wall. And then I raised the platform and added the stairs so that you could go into the trophy area. And there's where you see our poor friend Han Solo encased in carbonite. Initially, he was just stuck to the wall. Then I recessed him in, did some decorative stuff to kind of showcase that. Added the control panel. You can see it's lit up. I added some lights beneath. I added some lights above. And when I shut the lights out, shut the lights off, it really gives an eerie effect. I was going to try it for this video, but sometimes it makes it just too dark and you lose some of the detail. Initially, I had two Kenner Tauntaun heads on the wall, identical. But obviously we realized there were not two Tauntaun heads. There was a Jabba and a Tauntaun head. And when I bought the Jabba's Palace playset, I took a bunch of those parts, carved them out, and installed those on the wall, along with the platform, along with some of the damage, the mesh damage that comes through the walls over there as well. And I just think it really adds a really neat effect. I grimed up the walls. You can see it. There's like kind of streaked. They're tan, they're brown. There's grease kind of dripping down. I just tried to make it really lived in. I got some furniture from a 3D printer on eBay. So I like that little effect. Glasses spilled. I can see the drink leaking out on the lower level. Did the same thing over there. Got some blue milk spilled out on that table. Got some pillows from the Shadows of the Dark Side playset from the 2000s. I added some special edition stuff. I know not everybody's a fan. I'm kind of on the fence. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. But in any event, I think it fills up the space nicely. So I added these guys. Of course, I got the Max Rebo band. I've got Size Snoodles, but I don't have that other guy. Who need that? I don't like that dude. So I eliminated him. I do have the dancers. I added in some bounty hunters, like you got Bosk in the background. Dengar was present. The figures really sell this. It really fills up the space nicely and really gives it a lot of flavor. I added the spit from behind. That came from the book of Boba Fett, Jabba's, or Boba Fett's throne room. I like that piece because of the flame effect. And I just like the slab of meat roasting on the spit there. So, and of course, we got the Jawa. You see the lights that I've added, and you can actually see it shines down, and actually you can see the Jawa's eyes. It's a really cool effect. And he's fanning Jabba. 3PO's a little bit scummed up because he's just been whacked in the head by mighty Jabba. Bosch is making the deal. Rees and this guy, I always forget his name. Shasha Teal, I think. Okay, and we got Beto and Tessic and Jaquil and all of them. So, I don't know. And, of course, Clay 2, Wolf, they're all there. And Yarna, and a couple of Gamma Ray guards, and of course, Yak Face and Bib, and Lando over there, and Boba. Let's move down, because I want to show you the rest of this. This is another part that I really enjoyed doing. I did it all out of expandable foam, and it just takes various shapes and sizes, and I just carved it and painted it gray and black and white and blue and yellows and greens, just to give it all different colors and textures. I actually made some grates. This Gamma Ray God is, you know, pleading for his life. There's a Rancor keeper. There's some sand on the ground. I made sure, and got some skeleton parts and bones and the whole 9 yards. You can kind of see in the back, I've actually built the grate, the door that actually kills him in the end. It's got the spikes on it and everything. And as we finish off the video, let's just move over to this part. It's my least favorite. Still needs some work, but it's like I said, all these dioramas are all works in progress. I can always go back to them at any point. But the key here is that I have all the key elements. 8D8 torturing the Gonk droid. The 21B being tortured by EV-99 over here. R2 and 3PO speaking with him. Bits and parts from other droids. All kinds of mechanical apparatus. I don't know if you can see them. It's kind of tough to see. It's dark. But, you can't. CZ4 is in the corner. And I believe there's an IG-88 in the back. So, and of course, and look, there's an arm. Floor's grungy, greasy, you know. It's a machine shop. It's a torture room. So, again, let's move back into the throne room. Let's wrap this video up. I'd like to say thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next video. May the Force be with you.